Hey Libra, Ali from Indigo Ascension. Welcome to your weekly quick read for the week beginning February the 8th. Firstly, I'd like to touch base with all of the zodiacs to make sure that everyone is aware of what is happening within the light work and spiritual communities, especially in the with tarot readers and astrologers. Okay, so just be mindful that there are illegitimate pages popping up, or profiles that look like pages, trying to entice followers to register their details and credit card details to go in the competition for free readings, or perhaps, you know, to make payments over Messenger or in alternative ways. So what I wanted to do with this message is just let all of the zodiacs know that my usual trading terms are only ever completed as orders on my website when clients process their own product or service order. Okay, doesn't matter if you're buying products, doesn't matter if you're booking a reading or a healing or an astrology chart reading, whatever the case may be. All of that happens on my website, indigo-ascension.com, where it happens securely. It's linked to my PayPal. I will not seek payments in any other way. Okay, so please be mindful of keeping yourself safe from potential harm and being taken advantage of. The other thing I wanted to say is that if I was offering free promotions or anything like that, I would communicate that widely across all of my social media platforms. So not just on Instagram, but on Facebook and YouTube as well. So you will notice how they're all linked. But at this stage, it just seems to be happening on Facebook. So please just be mindful. It's scary, but it is easy enough to create a website to look like a duplicate of a legitimate site. So just be mindful to look for the URL. Like, the site can be named Indigo Ascension, but then have a different address. All right, so just be mindful that you know how to look for that URL, and if it is indigo-ascension.com, that's mine. Okay, so and all of those details are in the description boxes of all of my YouTube videos, and I talk about that as well. The links to my shop are all are on my Instagram bio link as well. All right, my lovely Libra, let's kick off your reading. Now, you guys are processing under all of this Aquarian stellium energy across February. There is a lot of fifth house energy for you guys, a lot of creative energy flowing, a lot of creative desires, experiencing fun again, a really big focus on creativity, children, childlike essences, you know, romancing ourselves, experiencing joy, redefining joy. And by all means, when we're activating a house energy, we could be activating the healing required to experience that house in its higher octaves. Okay, what Aquarius wants, so it's different for everyone, what Aquarius would like us all to do with all this heavy emphasis on the mind, the higher mind. It wants to push us outside of our comfort zones. It wants us to experience some form of individual experience of cognitive dissonance. So we are experiencing growth, because growth doesn't happen within the same old. It happens in doing something completely different. Okay, we're gonna, and the more that we sort of resist doing that and get comfortable in our comfort, yeah, I know I want a change, yeah, I know something needs to change, but oh, I don't want to upset the apple cart. We need to embrace our own accountability. We need to embrace authenticity. Otherwise, we're going to experience resistance on some level. Life will resist us. We will resist life. We will notice inner conflicts, okay? So knowing yourself, how you're making active choices, Libra, to be able to create change and really work with this amazing fifth house energy. That could be complete creative downloads. That could be you launching art programs. That could be you really romancing yourself through life again, experiencing a reinvigoration of love and romance in a family unit, friendship group, loving work, and just experience amazing creative energy because there's a new project that you're all working on. Very big focus on children, okay, and connecting into children at this time is going to be deeply healing and enlivening for you guys. But yeah, all things creative, romance, fun, joy, childlike, okay, and reconnecting into old childhood dreams and whatever the case may be. So work it, Libra. It's about fun. It's about connectivity. It's about recognizing what is important. It's about being recognized, okay? and celebrated for your creativity. Oh, I love it. Recognizing your unit too is what I do want to say. Knowing the connections, reality, situations in your life that's going to ultimately foster this higher octave of fifth house energy. Like I said at the beginning, when I'm working with house energy, I could also be working with the energy required to clean house so that I'm experiencing that house to its higher octaves. You guys will know where you guys are at as far as that. Oh, that wants to jump. I'm going to take it. What is it? It's denial upside down. Interesting. Okay, I want to take a look at happiness. Maybe in the recent past, Libra, why was I about to call you a Gemini? Maybe that's relevant. You were in denial perhaps, and now you've come out of denial is what I do want to say. About redefining this, about redefining the value of this. And why do I say value? Because I saw this card, like the 7 of coins was underneath, it's like the third card underneath the deck, okay? It's about getting very practical around definitions and going, am I truly happy? Where do I have to clean house when it comes to fifth house stuff? Joy, romance, creativity, having fun again. Do I feel like life is fun? Am I feeling creative? What are my creative blocks? Why am I having that? This is about redefining happiness. And for many, you will certainly, when I'm amplified in fifth house energies, thanks to all these Aquarian placements, I could certainly be very giddy, very giggly, like being with others of like minds, being with family, experiencing celebrations. You know, activating fifth house energy is joy, romance. It's like engagements and fun and gatherings with loved ones, okay? Recognizing how much that really does fuel your heart, Libra, okay? Where in the past were you in denial? Okay, because it wasn't upright. So I'm saying in the past perhaps you were in denial because it came up upside down, like so symbolizing you have come out of denial about what needed to be acknowledged as far as how deeply valuable that is. It is a fuel source. It is a sustenance, okay? So with the tarot, I want to take a look at past, present, future. As far as this Aquarius energy, it activated on the conjunction at solstice when Saturn and Jupiter conjuncted on the 21st of December. Then I'm going to take a look at the present card, the middle card, to represent the new moon in Aquarius and this new Venus in Aquarius energy that's activating. And the longer story is still the future, because Saturn is in Aquarius for 3 years. It's pushing us all to create new structures, boundaries, rules, ways of living, very different energy to Capricorn energy. Okay, so December was perhaps either stagnant energy or at least an aha moment about what I needed to create to develop solid like security. Maybe there was a contract, an offer, or a clear direction about where I wanted to take this path. It's not yet the King of Pentacles if it was a creative endeavor or a commitment, okay, which is all fifth house themes. I know this is where I want this thing to go. Okay, you could literally have been celebrating an engagement or some sort of commitment for the, like that's also the 6 of Wands is an engagement for the path ahead. Okay, so go back to December as far as you may, so in the shadow aspects of the Knight of Coins, it's also like a slow moving energy which can stagnate. So if you're experiencing creative blocks, if you're experiencing stagnancy within a romantic connection, maybe all this frustration, boiling point energy as we built up into this stellium of Aquarius where you can't ignore it anymore, was like, we need to talk about this so that we can experience a victory. Wowee. All systems go here, my friend. Like, maintain this momentum all the way through to July is what I do want to say. Like, marinate. If you are in the higher octaves of fifth house energies during February, marinate in it. I'm going to say not everyone is experiencing happy, happy, joy, joy, because we're like, I'm a Cancer. I'm processing 8th house stuff. Geminis are Pisceans are processing 12th house stuff. So you will notice around you that not everyone is feeling high vibe this month, Libra. Do not feel guilty. Do not allow yourself to sort of like, you know, fall into your Libran tendencies of wanting to balance everyone's scale so that there's harmony everywhere. You deserve this thing, okay? So I do want to say, I'm not in the business of telling people what to do, but be very active and conscious of the company you keep, simply because you deserve this. It's actually going to take you through. It's a long-term thing. Like, I feel like for many of you, this is the time that you spend in a connection that's going to sustain it for, you know, the ups and downs ahead. This is the bonding time in a family unit that's going to be able to be referred to. And hey, remember when we decided back in February that this is what we were going to commit to? When there are inevitable bumps in the roads in all connections, in all moments of life, we can refer back to the times, the reasons why, yeah? That's what I'm feeling here, Libra. Same too with anything to do with creativity, okay? You would be receiving extreme creative downloads when you truly engage into this high vibrational energy. Maybe you're in denial because of connections in your life. You're recognizing, you know, you're more focused on money or the responsibilities that you played within a family, you know, whatever the case may be. This is actually a massive time for you to engage in creative downloads, and it will sustain you for the long haul, like not just one creative idea, but several. Like, does that make sense? I could literally apply that energy in many ways, but what I'm getting most intuitively here is be very conscious of the energy you connect into in February, simply because of your tendency to want to balance the scales for everyone, okay? This is your time to open up and receive. I can't stress that enough. Where this takes you is into a new realm of you experiencing emotional fulfillment, a new realm of experiencing nurture, perhaps after a time of really denying yourself of what happiness meant, of what creativity meant, of what bonding and genuine recognition of how much this means to me. Okay, the Queen of Cups, you know, this is you stepping into your Queen of Cups energy. Just because you are the Queen of Swords, yes, the Queen of Cups is emotionally nurturing, very, like, when we have to withdraw, when we have to go into a healing mode, you guys were doing a lot of fourth house stuff that was about retreating into home and hearth, retreating back to childhood to do healing there, as far as then identifying what my new fifth house energy is going to be. What does love, happiness, romance, joy, creativity mean to me? Where did I first learn that? Yeah, this is the journey we've all been on when it comes to this deeper activation on a soul level, on cellular levels, okay, thanks to this Aquarian stuff happening up here. So this is where you're going, okay? Everything has been of purpose. I want to rewind you back to last July. It was significant as far as even stagnancy, concepts of commitment, concepts of experiencing victory in things that felt like they were stagnating, whether they were relationships, career projects, not feeling childlike, not feeling happy, not feeling whatever the case may be, Libra. This is taking you into your Queen of Cups energy for the long haul, for the next 3 years. The Queen of Cups is the cosmic mother. She is the epitome of emotional nurture. This is about being committed to what and who emotionally fulfills you, being very mindful, because this is another cup card of the connections that are not nourishing in that regard. All right, I feel very much, God, who was I connecting to? Virgo? Maybe you have Virgo in your chart. Maybe you're connected to a Virgo, of being very mindful of your day-to-day routine and how that nourishes you. I'm feeling the same thing here. Maybe you do have a Virgo rising, moon chart, whatever, or moon sign, whatever the case may be. There we go. There's a coin card here. All right, I could talk forever and a day to you guys. Well, I was going to say something else, Libra. Yeah, you've come out of denial, okay? And just commit to that concept of what this meant for you. It's about the heart chakra, it's about the throat chakra, it's about connecting in with that high vibrational dolphin chakra. What do dolphins do? God, they're very high vibrational. Look at the symbolism. You know, especially with fifth house stuff, romance, fun, and procreating, because of just the enjoyment of it. You know, just that beautiful joy and that ecstasy energy again. After a time of deep healing, you deserve it. Like, it actually nourishes your emotional body, is what I do want to say. When you allow yourself to connect into creativity and, you know, that childlike joy essence and those bonds that feel like that is very important. So don't, like, I picked up intuitively there are potentially some Librans that might get themselves swept up with the collective energies, with family energy, with friends energy, whatever the case may be. This is your time to make sure that you're downloading all that, opening up, because it is your time to see you through for the next 3 years. This is the energy, this is the moments you will tap back into on some level because of what you receive. Alrighty, Libra, if you'd like a personal reading, head on above to the Indigo Ascension shop link. If you're watching on YouTube, you can find that in the description box below. Until next week, my friend, have an amazing week. It looks good. Take care.